Every year in Inuvik, the Great Northern Arts Festival brings in artists and people from all over the world. Let's go check it out this year and see what they got in store.
We're at the Great Northern Arts Festival, which is a festival that lasts for 10 days that takes place in Inuvik, Northwest Territories. We have artists from all across the north. The Yukon is represented in the Northwest Territories as well as Nunavut, and sometimes we also have international artists. This year we have 47 artists, and we have 80 workshops.
From sewing to carving to jewelry to painting, stained glass. It provides an exhibit space as well as a sales space for art. We also provide opportunities for the public to take workshops.
I make jewelry and I incorporate traditional and natural materials, and I mix that with contemporary materials. It was a way for me to get more in touch with my culture, and I've met so many elders and so many artists that have taught me about my culture, because growing up I didn't know a whole lot, and it's given me the opportunity to learn different techniques and and just have fun with all the other artists and elders.
We're doing workshops. What we do is we assume that they don't know, and so we start from the respect of the drums and our clothing, and the ethics and the unwritten rules of our dances.
It's incredible to be able to spend so much time, like it's almost 2 weeks, and you get to hang out with all kinds of artists from communities that you'd never get to go to otherwise. And it's just a real great experience hanging out with the artists, and you also learn so much. And you also get to meet people from all over the world, because people come here to the festival from Europe and the States and elsewhere, and so it's just nice to chat to everybody.
It's wonderful to meet the other artists and to, glean from their experiences, and to just, talk about our different mediums, and it's just, there's lovely people here.
Brings a lot of the economy in and kind of showcases, plus it's my hometown. I like that there's business coming to Inuvik, and I just think it's a good access place. Can keep a lot of people at once, and it's kind of slow the last 2 years, but it seems like this one's picking up a little bit more, and there's a lot more carvings and a lot more people kind of getting involved, not the same people. It seems like there's a lot of newer artists, and it's branching out a little more, which is nice. They've tried to get me into the fashion show the last couple of years. It hasn't worked yet. It's probably my favorite though. It's very humorous, and also the kayaking. If anybody's ever gonna come here, they should participate in the kayak making, because it's a really good communal kind of working project.
This year we're actually doing something really interesting. We got Abraham Rubin that's come back up. He's originally from Paulituck, and he's become a world-renowned carver. And he has generously provided his time as well as stone and tools to come up and work with the younger carvers to share his experience as a master carver.
Right now I'm involved with completing a project that we started about a month ago, and it's a memorial sculpture for an Inuvialuit elder by the name of David Nasugalof. And David happens to be an elder cousin of mine. And doing this project in memory of David. I'm currently working with David's brother Joe Nasugalof to finish the piece. Joe is involved with finalizing the images on the faces of his brother, family, wife, and children. The technical training came first, starting in 1971. My teacher was an Alaskan Inupiaq by the name of Ronald Snungatuk. I've put over close to 30 years of on-the-job training. I feel now it's time to pass on what I have learned to a younger generation of artists.
We always have a good time at the Great Northern Arts Festival. It's 10 days of being around people that are very enthusiastic about what they do, and like the creativity and like togetherness that the festival brings is just always warms my heart. So I love being here.
So we're at the Arts Fest here, the Great Northern Arts Festival in Inuvik. We're about to start the fashion show. Just behind us here is the stage, and we're going to have some of the models come out, just showcasing some Inuvialuit sealskin art, clothing that we've made, stuff that's usable in real life, but also just really beautifully made. Enjoy the show.
We're going to be making infant cover, and what you need to make the covers, you need your material, your pattern, and a zipper, and some bias, and rickrack. First of all, you get your material that you want and the pattern that we're using. So you place your pattern onto the material. We're going to make this a little bit bigger because the baby's grown long. So you cut out your pattern. So when you do the neck part, you're always making it lower than the back. This one is going to be a zipper. So we cut in the middle of the pattern. So you cut it at an angle. You always have to cut this part from here to under the arm the same. The back of the arm, you just make it a little bit bigger than the front. We're cutting out the hood. So now we're going to cut out the arms. Okay, so now we have cut out the arms, the hood, the front of the jacket, and the back of the jacket. So now we're going to be using bias on the arms. So what we do now is we'll start sewing the cover. So we're just going to serge the end of the arm. So we're just serging on top of the hood. So you want to sew as close as you can to the edge of the bias. Just place it in the middle of that purple bias you just put on. And the back of your cover, and you match the shoulders together after the serge of the back of the pattern. And you always have to match these two, the back and the front. We're gonna do another cut, and remember you're always cutting on the angle for the back. Sew the back of the hood onto the whole cover. Close up the cover.
One of the most popular shops in Inuvik, Originals on Mackenzie, has been in operation for almost 3 decades. Gift items, jewelry, and local and traditional arts like prints and carvings adorn its shelves. This past year, Wyona Bolio became the new owner of Originals, and at the same time, one of the youngest businesswomen in town. Originals enjoys a new location at 2 Burgess Street, next to the newsstand.
So Arlene Hansen opened Originals 25 years ago. I am Wyona Bolio. I am from Inuvik, Northwest Territories, and I'm the new owner of Originals. Well, I'm the first one here. I come unlock the door, I take out the jewelry, I open the lights, get the cash, everything. I help customers, I do running around, I check the mail, pretty much helping customers still, and closing up is the same. So I did not go to school for business. I took an aesthetics course after high school, and I always knew that I wanted to be a business owner. How easy it was going to be, I guess. I haven't run into any troubles yet, like customer-wise or even like paperwork or something like that. We have the Taylors, Curtis, Greg, William, John, Daryl. We have Ron and Felix here. We have like little card holders and ornaments made locally as well. Just various artists. We have, did I mention the Prince? We have Natalie Parento, she's out of Whitehorse for the print. My parents definitely, they own a business, so I always knew I wanted to be like that and be a business owner. It's how easy it was going to be, I guess. I haven't run into any troubles yet. Like customer-wise or even like paperwork or I had gotten a Christmas present and I already had that present or gift. And so my dad, he came to Originals, the gift was from Originals, and was talking with Arlene because he owns the building, and he was wanting to move something in here, and he was talking with Arlene and she had mentioned that she wanted to retire and was looking for someone to buy.
Drum dancing is part of our Inuvialuit culture, to have fun and tell stories through song, through dance. Our drum dancing started with our elders and just carried on. They all have their own individual songs that they made themselves. Well, it'd be out on a hunt or traveling on the land, going out with dogs, traditional lifestyle. It's a story of what happened during the hunt or out just traveling, checking traps, whatever.
It's good to keep the culture alive for the younger generation to learn what our ancestors have passed on to us. And our language is slowly going away, and this is what we have right now.
Dancing is a form of entertainment, spiritual, calming effect, social gathering when all the people get together. Nowadays it's the young and the medium age or in between ages that get together, and we do singing and dancing, and some of our songs has special meanings to them with special movements, and some of them are just what we call freelance with no special movements or special meanings. Mostly our songs are made up of the kind of weather or the atmosphere that we're having, hunting, a lot about animals, and some things are funny and very entertaining.
Continue to evolve.